By the way, I just want to do a little disclaimer. Everything that I wrote in these slideshows are not true about me, and they do not suggest anything about me. They're completely satire. First one, we got the ultimate cabinet. Now, I did this for a government class. This was the beginning of my senior year. I did this for a government class, and we were supposed to put together the cabinet. I don't remember anything I put in here. Okay, here we go. So for president, you already know, yeah, boy. Me. This is when I had like hair, but I said I wanted to be president because who doesn't want to be president? Now for the vice president is Aladdin. I actually never seen the movie, but I just know he's a dictator. And apparently my reason was he gave me money for my campaign. Secretary of State, goddamn, I fucking regret this. Kanye West. Who would have thought we have a cousin fucker at our Secretary of State? Of course, this was satire. This is still when he was a little fucking nut, but you know Kanye, he just gets worse by the year. And I'm pretty sure it's just for him to stay relevant. We have Secretary of Defense. We got Draymond Green. He is a great defender. He's very violent. Fuck it, we ball. Quite literally, it's Draymond Green. Next up, we have Secretary of Treasury. Like I said, this is satire. I'm going to put it straight to you. This is a fucking Jew. I put him as Secretary of Treasury. I don't know. Maybe he is good. Maybe he's bad. I don't know. And then at Attorney General, we have Playboy Cardi. Now, I just now realized this, but quite a big mistake because any promise that we made in our administration, this dude is not going to deliver for 5 years. I apologize for putting him at Attorney General. This guy might not even show up to the fucking office. This guy might be going on to fucking beat his dick or something. I'm not really sure. All right, next up, we got La Bombo. I forgot this meme. This is a meme on TikTok when they had like LeBron James, Jamaican shit. I don't fucking know. This was a really weird time. Then we have Secretary of Homeland Security. You don't know this guy, so we're just gonna skip over it. He was our security guy, but I don't really feel like doxing our fucking high school security guy. Well, not my high school anymore because I graduated. Then we have the Secretary of Labor, which is fucking Nike. I put the Secretary of Labor as Nike, and the photo I choose was a fucking Nike logo with goddamn Mandarin, Cantonese. The fuck is wrong with him? Look at the name. I put Nike, but in an abbreviation, but in China. What the fuck was I? What type of timing was I on? Am I okay? Like, what the fuck am I doing? And then that Secretary of Interior, we got Kim Kardashian. I actually want to see the reason for this. So for our reason why we appointed Kim Kardashian as the Secretary of Interior was because after Kim Kardashian's countless surgeries, I'm sure she feels the wrath of plastic as much as Earth does. What the fuck? It's especially funny to me because my class was predominantly females who fucked with the Kardashians. You could just tell a female fucks with the Kardashians, okay? I'm not going to say explicitly who, but white bitches. It's like the thing with white bitches is, there's different types of white bitches. You got snow bunnies and you just got your plain old Joe white John. And basically it's like looking into a dominantly white sorority in a college. Like all them white girls are the same. They fuck with the same shit. You know what I'm saying? They wear the same clothes. They wear the same shoes. They may got a different shirt on from the other ones, but let's be honest, they're the fucking same. So yeah, that's how I knew they didn't fuck with this one, the Kardashian one. They might have actually fucking executed me after class. I don't know. I hurried up and scrambled out of there because I really didn't want to get trampled. Yeah, that's low-key fucked up. Then we have Secretary of Transportation, which by the way, I did not put this in here. My partner at the time put that in there, and it's Taylor Swift. He says Mrs. Swift loves to travel around the world to perform her awful washed music. Now my take, please don't burn down my house. She takes her private jet to a destination 30 minutes away from her rather than a car. She travels a lot, so she could be a big use. If we wanted a person with big use, we could have just chose Lizzo, but Secretary of Agriculture, Pablo Escobar. He grew plants. I think that was the last. No, it wasn't the last slide. Holy shit. Okay, so we got Secretary of Commerce. We got Jeff Bezos. I don't even know how I got that picture. This was on a school laptop when we couldn't even access a few websites because they were censored. I have no fucking clue how I got this sinister ass photo. This is actually this is beautiful. I said for my reason, I can confidently say from my sources that Jeff Bezos definitely isn't a jerk who violates labor laws. Secretary of Energy, I did not put this in there. I didn't put this in there. Kim Jong-un. I don't know why. He's very good with nuclear weapons and is educated on their capabilities. I don't know what that has to do with energy. I'm not gonna lie to you. I have no idea what that has to do with energy. And then we have Secretary of Veterans Affairs Russell. I don't know if a lot of y'all even watched this shit. Probably none of y'all were even fucking born when this shit came out. I don't know. Then we have Secretary of Health and Human Services, Homelander. Pretty self-explanatory. I didn't put that in there. My classmate did. And the last one, we Amish people as the fucking Secretary of Housing and Urban Development. Guys, clearly this is very fucked up. I didn't put this here, my classmate did, and I swear to God I'm not using this as an excuse. Anyway, that was the last slide, and that was the Ultimate Cabinet presentation. All right, next up. Okay, so listen. I want you to, let's just take a moment, and I want y'all to guess what class I did this for. 5 seconds. 5, 4. I did this for AP Biology. I did a Tinder profile. I did a fake Tinder profile on Google Slides for AP Biology, and this wasn't even a project. This was like a fucking homework assignment or something. I was a kid, okay? Sure, this was like me a year ago, okay? Actually, it was less than... No, it was like a year ago. I feel like I've grown so much mentally from the time I made this. Low-key, I probably still would have made this. Maybe even decorated it a little bit more. But here's my Tinder profile. I was bacteria. I remember this. Okay, so maybe it's just better to show you. I asked my teacher, what can I do for extra credit? I was not a scholar. I just wanted to fuck around. And she gave me a list of options, and I didn't like the list of options. So I said, you know what? What if I make a music video? And it was relevant to the project at hand. I ain't gonna lie, that shit was low-key ass, but the production that went behind it, that was my first and only song. Actually, not really, but 5 minutes long.
It's like 09, I'm in the lab, I'm in love with biology. I looked at the bio test and I realized that I wasn't ready.
By the way,
oh my God, bro. Oh, hell.
Hold on, I'm not gonna pause again, but I just wanna mention how much effort I put into making this goddamn music video. I didn't just fucking press record on my phone. I got a cameraman, I got another person to come on stage with me, which is also my friend at the time. On to the next one. Personal computer science project for bad boy. What the fuck is this? I know who did this. It was my friend Nate. I never made this. Why did he share this show with me? I don't know. This is a really weird experience. So I'm gonna explain this, okay? My school held a Japan trip, and I went with my school to Japan, and that was the coolest fucking thing I've ever fucking done. Like, I deadass want to go back, and I've been wanting to go back for so long. But you know me, I'm broke as fuck, my boy. If you seen the rest of my house, it looks like goddamn a post-war fucking shelter. Like, this shit looks ripped to pieces. But I went to Japan. I took these photos in Japan. It was so fucking fire. The bitches there were fire, which, by the way, I was cracking some bitches from Cali who went there. So, you know, I was like, all right. So I don't know what this slideshow is. I love playing volleyball. I also like playing guitar. I also like to travel more. By the way, fun fact, I created the volleyball team. Actually, I created it with the help of my friends. Also, by the way, my assistant coach for volleyball was so fucking cool. Like, I low-key miss him because he was my head coach for flag football too. But he was so fucking cool. Like, he reminds me DDG. I think it's DDG. He reminds me of that one streamer. Just his demeanor. And we're gonna skip that. Why is Joe Goldberg on my screen? Joe Goldberg or Will Bettelheim is my role model because I aspire to be exactly like him. I believe he's a great role model for lonely men around the world. Actually, no, that's fine. I live in Mayfair in a friendly area. Just look at how little crime activity is within 1/4 of a mile of my house in just a week. That's a lot of crime, my dude. That's a lot of crime, but this ain't a sob story. This is a live stream. I would like to live in a loft apartment because it looks like it provokes a lot of creative ideas. Actually, low-key, I would love to live in here. And then, Sade is my favorite artist right now. I barely listen to Sade now. Maybe the bitches will really like me after this, because you know what I'm saying. If you fuck with the same music as they do, that's a combo right off rip. Anyway, that's the slideshows I had. I probably have some more crazy slideshows. I have to do some digger deeping. I just put this together today. So if y'all really fuck with that, we can run that back.